All right. We got nutrition Q&A. So I asked my clients to send in a nutrition question as well as a fitness and or health question. Health is going to typically cover our stress management, our sleep, hygiene, digestion, blood work, stuff like that. Fitness is obviously our movement, what we're doing in the gym or stuff outside of the gym or things around our physiology, our body, and looking at that, our movement anatomy, I guess you could call it. And then obviously nutrition, the things that we're gonna be putting into our body. So the first question that I have is I tend to get a lot of protein from shakes like Fairlife and Nuri or protein powder. Is that really a help or hindrance to my total nutrition plan? I really do my best to manage it, but the question around food is obviously timing in life and is getting in the way. So a little wordy towards the end, but basically, is the protein powder and this processed form of protein going to be a help or a hindrance? And first and foremost, it is going to be a help if we're trying to achieve a specific health goal. The reason why he asked, and we've had conversations about this before, is because it is a processed food. How is that affecting me? So remember this, protein powder is a supplement. So I would like to see you get as much protein as you can from whole foods. A good rule of thumb or good practice is to do a whole day of whole foods and see how much protein you could get in. Most of the time, people aren't going to be hungry if they're focused specifically on whole foods. The challenge is that we either have to do more cooking, it's less convenient, and typically less flavor. So if we can't get enough protein, so the first rule of thumb for protein is eating 1 gram of protein per your goal body weight. So if you're trying to get to 180 pounds, your goal should be 180 grams of protein per day. By eating more protein, it's going to help you stay fuller for longer because your body is going to take some time to digest it. You're going to burn technically more calories digesting protein than you would carbs and fats. So you have this thermodynamic effect of food that we get from digestion and breaking down. So your body has to work harder. So you end up yielding less calories. But also it's going to help, the biggest thing is with our muscle protein synthesis as well as recovery. So that's why the protein powder is going to be very beneficial, because we need enough protein. If our body doesn't get enough protein, it can't recover, it can't build muscle. And when we do those two things, there is, again, more calories burned to build and maintain muscle. So ultimately, you'll be able to burn more fat in the long run if that is your goal. But if we're trying to build muscle, again, we need protein. We need the building blocks to do so. And the best way to do it is through whole foods because of the bioavailability, the nutrients, and everything that comes with it. My number one recommendation is ground beef. That's something that we eat a lot of. It's very versatile. But I would say ground beef, chicken, egg whites, and Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. Those are probably some of the staples in our household. They're very, again, versatile. You can make different types of dishes with them. Even like Greek yogurt, you can make different sauces with them if you use that as a base. But again, if you're looking specifically for protein, I gave you more of fat loss ones because that would be very high in proteins, low in carbs and fats. So ultimately, we are looking to maintain, and if the processed foods becomes an issue down the road, we're going to want to remove those from our nutrition, because now that's where they are going to be a hindrance, because they're creating more digestive stress and overall stress on your body. Stress is too high, we can't focus on fat loss and muscle gain. So I hope that helps.